So grabbing some raw steel. Let's see what kind of packs the homie got in here. So as you highlight each one, you can play it. All right. Got some dope joints in here. All right, so I'm looking for something just beautiful. So what I want to do is look for something that's not so bass heavy, because I want to show y'all about putting your own bass in. Dope, but still too bass heavy. Okay. Alright, we're gonna choose that one. This is from the homie Strat Audio. So we're in load. We got our sample highlighted, and we're gonna hit do it. So right here is telling us that we can assign it to a pad, or we can assign it to a program. Well, and we can assign it to a program. We can give it a new program name. We can just play it just to make sure that it is what it is. We're gonna chop this sample up, so we don't have to assign it to a pad right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. All right, so we got our raw material. So now we need to go back to where we at. It's always the main button. It's gonna take you back home all the time. All right, so still no sounds because we didn't assign it to no pad. So what we need to do is the first thing we're gonna do is chop up that sound. So to do that, got several options. You got this, we just went into. Record is if you're gonna record a sample into the back. Trim, that's what we're gonna go to. So to get the trim, you need to hold down mode. You see it light up. Trim, there's the sample. Right? We're not trying to make the craziest sword in the world, but we're just trying to make something that's decent, right? So we ain't gonna do a billion chops. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna listen to this again. All right, so I'm not even gonna use all of this. I'm just gonna take like the beginning of this. So these Q links on the right-hand side, I told you we're gonna use these as we get to them. So there's Q links right here. We're in trim right now. So this first Q link, we can move this, and that's the beginning of where we want the sample to be. All right, that's that first one. You see the numbers going down and going up, right? We can also arrow in, use our cursor, and find, you know, what we're trying to do. We could do it like that. You can move over, shift and the left arrow, right arrow moves, so you can go in bigger increments, you know, if you need to. But most of the time, this Q link is gonna be just fine. Second Q link is gonna be the endpoint. So on this side right here, so as you can see, it has to catch, because this only travels so far, so you gotta let it catch. So let me see, if we go to right there, what does that get us? So let's play that back. So I think I'm gonna use that. This endpoint, I want this to snap to 0 as best as possible. In the white up here, you can see where it's to, from, all. So this is going to play it as a loop. If you hit this pad, that's just going to play to that first chop right there. And then from is going to play the rest of it. You know, that's just so that you know what you're doing. If all is just going to play all the way through. So what I want to do right now is I just want to grab this piece right here because we're not trying to go crazy with it. We just want to make something decent. Edit. And let's go ahead and pull that part out. So we got discard. We're doing a discard. Doing delete. Silence. Extract. So it's saying it's going to extract that part that we got highlighted, and it's going to give us the name. We can change the name if we want to, but you know what? Let's do this. Sample. And if you notice, this original track, it says it's in C minor. That's going to help us out later on when we're trying to add the bass and add other elements. So let's just call this sample 01. C minor, so I don't forget what the key of that sample is. Enter. Do it. So now that's the original sample. We're gonna arrow back up. We're gonna turn the jog wheel. And that's the piece that we pulled out right here, which is just this.